Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll learn how to generate the distribution certificate and the provisioning profile. For the first step, we'll need the Keychain Access app application. To open the Keychain Access app, go to the Spotlight search by clicking the magnifying glass button on the top right side of your screen. As you type in Keychain, the results will be auto-populated. Select Keychain Access and hit Enter. Go to the Keychain Access menu on the top bar, then select Certificate Assistant and click Request a certificate from a certificate authority. Type in your user email address and your common name. This information has to match what you used to register with the Apple Enterprise account. Once you're done, click the Save to Disk and let me specify keep our information options. The Certificate Assistant will generate a certificate request file. Leave the default name and click Save. Make sure that in this dialog, the key size is set to 2048 bits and the algorithm is RSA. By default, the certificate request file will be saved in your desktop. Now tap Done to close the Certificate Assistant. For the next step, we'll need to go with Safari. You may look for Safari in the Spotlight search just like you did with the Keychain Access app. In Safari, we'll have to go to the developer portal. The URL is developer.apple.com. Once you're in the developer portal, click Member Center. To manage your certificates, you'll have to click the link below Certificates, Identifiers and Profiles. Click Certificates, then click Production. This will display a list of all the certificates you have. To add a new one, click the Add button on the top right side of the portal. You'll be presented with several different options. Scroll down to the Production section and click In-house and Ad hoc. Scroll down a bit more and click the Continue button. In this page, you are given instructions on how to generate the certificate request file. This is what we've done on the previous step, so you may click Continue to carry on with the process. To upload the certificate request file, click the Choose File button and look for your desktop on Finder. Select the certificate request file and click the Choose button. Click the Continue button to generate your certificate. This may take a little while. Now that your certificate is ready, click the Download button to get a copy on your Mac. The certificate will be downloaded into your Downloads folder. So let's minimize Safari to carry on with the process. Look for the Downloads folder on your macOS dock. Drag and drop the certificate into your desktop. Double-click the certificate file to install it in your keychain. The newly installed certificate can be found under Certificates in the Keychain Access app. Now, click the certificate, right-click, and select Export. This will export the certificate into a personal information exchange format. Give the certificate a meaningful name so you can identify it later. Click Save so you can put a password on that certificate. For the purpose of this video, I have left the password blank. Once you have input your password, click OK to carry on with the process. Here, your Mac is asking you for access to your keychain in order to export the certificate. The password for your Mac is the password that you will want to put here. After you click Save, a certificate with P12 extension will have been generated on your desktop. This is the SharePlus distribution certificate. For the next step, we'll have to go back to Safari. This time, scroll down to Provisioning Profiles and click Distribution. This will open a list of all the provisioning profiles you have. In order to add a new one, click the Add button on the top right side of the portal. Once again, you will be presented with a couple of options. Select In-house under the Distribution section and click Continue. Select the appropriate app ID for your application. If you have several, you will have to make sure that the one that you select is the one that you will want the application to have. Select the certificate you have just generated, then click Continue. The right certificate is the one that has the expiration date 3 years' time from today. After clicking Continue, you will have to give a name to the provisioning profile. Once again, give it a meaningful name so you can identify it later. Once you're done, click the Generate button. Now that the provisioning profile is ready, click Download to get a copy on your Mac. You can now minimize Safari and the Keychain Access app. The new provisioning profile will be in your Downloads folder. Look for the Downloads folder on the macOS dock, then drag and drop the provisioning profile into your desktop. The .mobile provision and .p12 files are the ones that we need to sign your application. Select both files, then right-click and select Compress. A new zip archive will be generated on your desktop. Please rename this file to something meaningful in order to be identified in the future. Congratulations! You have successfully generated your distribution certificate and provisioning profile. If you have any questions about this process or SharePlus Enterprise, please feel welcome to post your sales executive, sales engineer, or support engineer at any time. Thank you very much for your time and have a nice day.